We're challenging our business to see if we can turn $10 into $50,000 in only 5 months. Does this corn look taller to you? Last week we spent $953 going to garage sales, pawn shops, thrift stores. We ended up getting a bunch of cool stuff. We got some Pokemon games, a projector, and more video games. And this week
is pretty much everything on the table. Is there anything that's not on the table?
Dude, everything is on the table.
Dang. Lou is actually bringing out even more stuff. We're gonna get to dig a little bit here.
prison TV?
This is a prison TV. Literally used in prison.
Hold on a second. Hey, yeah, sure. Yeah, bring it on over. Okay, bye. That was Michael Cash, a local connection who just so happened to pick up a pretty cool collection not too far from here. Maybe we'll start this episode by buying something? Dude, what the heck is this?
So, bought a few things.
What Michael ended up bringing was a truck full of old G.I. Joe figures. They apparently came from a guy who saved them from being thrown away, but he needed them all gone. According to Michael's estimate, there's about 300 to 500 items here, and later he even told me the approximate value was at least $15,000. There were even sealed World War II modeled toys that were worth nearly $100 each. I'll probably have to talk to Chase about this, but I don't know if this would be a smart purchase for our challenge. You see, we have 2 rules for this challenge. The speed of cash, meaning we can't spend money we don't have, and the fast nickel, meaning we have to sell everything within a week, otherwise we give it away. And all of this stuff, I don't think we could sell within a week. Okay, where was I? Chase sold all the Pokemon games we got almost immediately after we got them last week, and we ended up selling them all for $706 after fees. So we're a little ahead of schedule there. And then on eBay, we sold this iPod for $60 after fees. We actually bought this at the pawn shop we went to last week and forgot to show it, but it was included in our total purchase price. And now we have to... Are you kidding me right now? What's up, Chase?
Yo, I think I got a collection lined up, a Pokemon collection for tomorrow. So how's our wallet looking?
We have $10,870 in the wallet, so we should be pretty good.
Well, Bart'll do, brother. Hopefully we can spend it all.
Chase after the right price.
Lawrence reached out on Instagram and mentioned that he had a collection with a lot of Pokemon and was just about an hour and a half from us. There's a couple potential issues. 1, we don't have a deal sealed. 2, I don't actually know the extent of the collection. He entered a few things in price charting, but not even close to all of it. And 3, it seems like he might want a percentage that might be too high for us, or it would at least be a percentage that is very risky to pay. That being said, price charting is the average, so if his stuff is in absolutely excellent conditions, then that would make sense. Huge question of condition, huge question of what are we actually getting and how much are we gonna have to pay for this stuff. We have arrived to Lawrence Gaming Shop for the Pokemon and whatever. It's gonna be extravaganza.
I'm excited to meet him.
Yes, indeed. All right, here we are. Take a look at that.
Been collecting for years, you know. I'm just trying to kind of consolidate.
Okay. I'm obviously noticing the games. You have some of these up here too. The
Yeah,
complete
those are
box
all CID,
Marios,
yeah.
Zeldas, but then there's a lot of
Even, like,
Pokemon cards.
Dude, there's a lot of like random, like little,
Yeah,
hidden
vintage
things, bro.
booster packs.
a lot of vintage
First editions.
you
Dang.
know.
You got Gym Challenge and
I
Fossil
kind of
First
like
Edition.
spread it all out.
Yeah.
You know, instead of
cool.
making it its own shelf.
Yeah.
Because I ran out of room.
Yeah. This
I was
is
even
cool.
thinking of like doing this over here. It's actually all of the main characters, dude. Christopher
Dang.
Lloyd, Marty, everyone, Biff.
Okay.
So I have almost every complete in-box Pokemon game from Game Boy Color to Game Boy Advance and somewhat into DS too.
Is pretty much everything on the table? Is there anything that's not on the table?
Dude, everything is on the table.
Dang. All right.
Even, you know.
Yeah. So we got right to looking through this collection of video games, cards, and collectibles. I wanted to make a play on all the stuff in this room, but because his starting price was so high, we decided to only target the games in perfect condition. So we made some piles and sealed the deal at $3,200 worth of games.
Okay, this is everything we got all laid out. We're back at the barn. Chase, how you feeling now that we've kind of slept on it
Yeah.
after this buy?
I mean, seeing it laid out like this, you can definitely see we got some great stuff. I mean, we had to pay so high to get it. So our margin is slim, but I think that this is gonna be a super hype auction with a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of great stuff being sold. I mean, we got Pokemon Crystal. This is my favorite Pokemon game of all time. The one that I started with, 16 Badges of Glory. I mean, you got yellow, gold, silver. Those are all in amazing condition. Puzzle Challenge, really tough to find in the box. Stadium box is looking stunning. I love the Sun and Moon figure bundles that we got. Sealed Monster Rancher.
Can we open these up? Like, are the figures figures in there sealed?
Oh, that's a good question. Opened.
Okay.
Yep. Open figures. Pokemon Pinball. That's some great handhelds. The condition is incredible, and we were very picky. We wish we could have gotten more, but we just couldn't quite seal the deal on the other stuff. $3,200 all in.
And then Alpal actually said, Alpal? Oh, there you are. You said that you got a collection.
I did.
This is one that you were looking for $10 business, but you opened it for the second channel. Come on, Chase and I wanted to be there.
In my defense, there was 9 other packages that were buy list, and this was the only one that wasn't. So I just
So we got some buy list stuff, but this is for $10 business, a collection, which we
and
have
it goes well with what you picked
Yeah.
up.
That's actually kind of cool.
Like it's a lot of like
Handheld and
Pokemon,
Pokemon
3DS
stuff.
Pokemon, the Stratty, Three Guys,
Oh,
Duo.
I like those.
The Stratties.
And these are
Ooh,
the
I like
Stratties.
Stratties.
And these are like we've never seen these before. They're like artworks.
So those come paired with, I think, the Sun and Moon.
Oh, do they?
guides.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So they were like on the inside of the guide when it was sealed up.
okay.
I think that's what those are. But yeah, this stuff looks super clean. I like that there's a lot of Pokemon 3DS
Yeah.
games, various just nice selection.
Unfortunately, it's kind of a similar realm. I did have to pay up for it. Not as much as you had to pay up for that one,
Okay.
but we are still paying up for this one.
What
too.
are we paying on this guy?
We're paying $1,000 for this.
Okay.
So it
Thought maybe to make like 1,500 best case or somewhere in there.
It's worth about 16.
Okay.
So it's I mean obviously we can
In
move
theory.
it quick and
That's
in theory
before
obviously, yeah.
fees and risk.
Yeah.
Right,
I
right.
like that there's Pokemon Emerald, the Complete Max 3DS. I mean, it's all super easy stuff to sell. So even
Right.
if we, make $300 or $400, we'll do it in an afternoon.
And then we still have some other stuff to sell. And then not only that, we still have a lot of money.
We do. I
We're
mean, I
only-
would love to spend more, and maybe we can go out tomorrow, check out some of our local game stores, potentially.
Yes, maybe like find some more. We bought broken stuff from Lou in the past.
Yeah.
We could maybe
I
like
will
see if-
text Lou right now. So
Okay.
he's manager of one of the stores we've been to a few times.
We're just
Text
trying
him.
to spend money.
Yeah, we want to have a bunch of stuff happen, so we got a lot of work to do. I'll text Lou, we'll see if he texts back. We sold the rest of the stuff from last week into Whatnot, adding $1,822 to our wallet, bringing us to $84.89. And Lou texted back saying he has some stuff that he's ready to move, so we headed right over. So now we're here at Second Chance Games, Movies, and more, hoping to spend a bunch of money. We'll see what we can get. This is the second time we've been to Lou's in this series. The first time we bought a ton of broken consoles, and overall we did pretty great, so I'm excited to see what he brings out today. Okay, Lou just got here. Came out right away with a stack of manuals, and Caitlin's here too. Everybody say hi, Caitlin. It's the first time meeting her, but she's great.
I have been stashing these since the last time you guys came in, but we had so much fun selling broken stuff that I forgot to grab this for you.
Yes, Leaf Green
Sonic
Fire Red
Advance
poster,
pet
there's
posters.
Leaf Green manual.
Dino Crisis 3 manual, like you don't see those often.
No,
I know
you
it's
do
not the
not.
craziest expensive game in the world, but it's nice to see it.
So what I'll do, probably like normal, is kind of separate the best stuff so I can kind of factor that in my mind. So here's kind of what we're looking at here. Leaf Green, the poster, the Sonic Advance, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Strikers, Majora's Mask, pretty nice condition, Ocarina of Time, some decent ones here, Dino Crisis 3, Mario Party 8, Togi, and then this is kind of the stuff. Do you have a price in mind, Lou, or do you want me to?
As usual, shoot me a number. I know you guys operate. The
Okay.
worst I can say is no or add a couple bucks to it.
Tell
But I
me.
already have an idea of what you're gonna offer. I just prefer
First
you guys
number
to
in my
the
head
number.
is $50.
75.
60.
65.
$65. All right, we'll lock that in. $65. Do you have anything else? Broken stuff?
So you guys have
Boxes.
picked through most of our really good broken stuff, and that's kind of weird to say.
Oxymoron, but it makes
you
sense.
kind of picked through the
Handhelds
best
and-
stuff. So I do got a bunch of 360s.
Okay.
I got a bunch of PS3s, and I know you guys have been selling a lot of broken stuff and whatnot. So some of the
Mm-hmm.
stuff you might have passed on in the past, you might want now.
We could still.
Because
We'll
definitely
take a look.
We're gonna do like bargain deals here. Like this stuff you already passed on before, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to get you to buy.
You might blow it out. Okay.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
Let's
try
see
to
what
get
you
you to
got.
buy.
Let's see what you got.
It's a lot.
Okay. That's
Like,
all right.
You said bring it
So,
on. I'm bringing
I don't
it on.
want 360 arcades, but Slims.
So you don't want the original models.
I don't want the original models.
Easy. I got a lot of those though.
Yeah.
So if you change your mind, let me know.
Okay. I would have to get them really cheap to buy them. They're heavy. They're bulky. We do have a lot of people that repair consoles and have bought stuff like that from us in the past, but we have to get them at a price to where we can sell them for them to repair them and then profitably sell them themselves. And one of the tough things for us is that consoles have not been selling that much. We start them at auction at $1, and it's kind of risky, right? So if the bids aren't there, if the people aren't there that can fix them up, then we might lose money even if we get them dirt cheap. But Lou is actually bringing out even more stuff. Yeah, we're gonna get to dig a little bit here. So it looks like we got some broken controllers potentially. There's like a random controller faceplate. There's a super scope in here. Definitely interested in that. So maybe I'll make like a maybe pile, depending on the deal we can work out. And then a for sure pass pile. Voice recognition unit, whatever they call that. Needs the mic, but usually you don't find them with a mic, so there you go. PS3's super slim, 250 gigabyte. PS4 right here doesn't power on. Like, that's a pretty rough issue to have, but it's a PS4. If one can get that working, the value is much higher than a OG 360. Here's another PS4, also didn't turn on. That's a slim though. Definitely am interested in those at the right price. So we have a lot of people interested in these. So these ones. Golly.
It's way heavier than it looks, or it looks heavier than it is. I don't know, dude. It's heavy.
Full scope of what we have here is broken consoles for days, and then there's more PS3s back there. Xbox, looks like a lot of Xbox One S's, 360s, right here, even more, which is why Lou is tired, because those are all 50 plus pounds. And then these two bins full of randomness. It looks like a lot of broken controllers.
B-roll of me chugging water.
And B-roll of Lou chugging water. Last time, we bought some broken controllers kind of as a tester. We bought some of the better ones.
I sold you guys that cool scuff one that was...
Yep, the scuff. So we did pretty well on the scuff one, I remember. The other ones, like, we literally lost money on a couple and made money on others to where we probably were in like the 30% profit margin or markup.
At least you said profit.
Yeah, we didn't lose. We didn't lose money, so that was like
Because we didn't either.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm wondering how much you would take just for the whole bin. I don't have to pick and choose. Some of it's better, like what I'm separating here.
Right. I mean, there's a good amount of PS3 controllers, which I know are pretty easy to fix. I don't think there's like a huge market for them, but I know they're easy to fix. So let's roughly say like $5 per item, give or take. I mean,
Yeah.
if we're saying there's like $200 worth of stuff in here, what are you thinking?
I would really like to be closer to $3 per unit, knowing what I got for them last time.
I think the greatest number is 180.
Interesting.
How about this? We're gonna cut it right down the non-middle and call it 130. And you get to keep
All right,
the
since
bin.
it's closer to my
You
half,
get to keep the bin.
130.
I wanted a little extra because of this bin.
Yeah, hey, that's a deal, 130. And then this,
Plus a
I
bin.
mean, this is legit random cords.
There's some good
And-
stuff in there too.
Yeah?
If we peel back the top swamp thing, there's some good stuff.
Deep swamp.
It's Shrek swamp in here. But yeah, see, there's some there's some good stuff.
Oh, is this box slightly worse than this box?
Oh yeah, so not 130.
Okay.
I mean, this is probably the coolest thing in here.
It did have a super scope in it too. I took
There
that
is a
out.
super scope.
I'm
over
gonna put
there.
that back in the box.
This right here. This is what makes it worth money. This guy right here.
Yeah,
You see how you can squeeze it? Easily $10 right there.
priceless.
I know.
One might say.
You can squeeze it. Put in sound effects.
Oh my gosh. The super scope helps.
The super scope's probably cool. I mean, I made a joke about this because of that, but the super scope, I mean, it is missing the part that makes it a scope. So 100 less than the 180 I said last time, 80 bucks.
Yeah, I'm already like just untangling these cords. It's gonna be a doozy.
Again, we didn't look through all the good stuff. There could be hidden gems.
Could
in
be
there.
a surprise.
I don't want to go through it all.
Yeah, you're just ready to get it out of your hair.
255, bring the total up to 250.
60, because you already know how my brain works.
He wants $5 for the box.
Alright.
It is, dude. It's a banker's box. It literally
It's a
says banker's box, and it says prom on this side.
But then we're gonna be at 255 instead of 250.
You gotta keep making
65. I'm sorry.
All right, let's lock in 60. All right.
You want even
going
numbers?
that
I can
way.
help with that.
All right, $60 for this entire box.
Yeah, and it's mostly cords. It is.
Yeah.
But like, you probably need some of those.
There's a switch in there.
I know the story on that one. The kid was on vacation, dropped it from the stairs, and the Joy-Con actually broke off of it. So it does not connect to the one side.
Gotcha. So, well, I do want it.
She left. She's so good. Look at how.
That is awesome.
She left such a detailed note.
Keep it up, Caitlin. This is very helpful for us. Thank you. I'm glad you're back.
Me too, dude. Like, I do it because I love it, but without really good help, I mean, you get it. You got all your buddies working with you. I get it.
Yep. All right, so there's
That's
a blue
the
one
greatest
down there.
thing. You
That's
ain't got to worry about anything. You just know they got your back.
It's awesome.
That's what I do for my boss. I got his back, even if he doesn't want to hang out with me. I'm fun.
I think so.
Hang out with me.
I try to get him to hang out. He's a gamer. That's why he owns the store. So like I can't get
There you
too
go.
upset, even though I want to hang out with him. And the only time I get to do that is if his mom invites me over or he's in here. And that woman made me a lasagna to bring home to my family after feeding me lasagna.
Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
She is the night. Holly, shout out. No, seriously, she watches all your guys' videos. I have to send her the links.
Really?
To them. She's so excited. She's like, show me the video.
Oh my
She gets
God.
so excited.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, she's gonna cry, guys. Like she literally loves you, dudes.
Everybody comment hi Holly. Can we get 500 comments that say hi,
Oh
Holly?
man.
All right, then I got another slim right here, and you got a few in that bin back there. A lot of
cool.
slims. It seems
So
like
you
all
can
of
see
them.
this is the really cool Lions variant.
Yeah.
Shout out
Hashtag
Pass the
Pass the
Lions.
Lions. Let's go.
I'm on your guys' team.
Let's go. And if we pass the lines during this series, you will reset our wallet to $10. So if you're excited to make a scramble at the end of this series, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. It's about
Close.
time that Lou subscribes and gets us closer.
I already subscribed.
Oh, he already
Like
subscribed.
6 years ago.
Be
guys.
like Lou. On the Xbox 360 Slims, some have red ring, some have lesser problems. Can you do $4 a piece?
I want to say 5 just because I like that number. At the end of the day, I need these to get out of here. I mostly just like 5 because it just sounds better.
5 for the Slims, and you throw in the Wii.
Deal. Then what are we thinking on this dude?
This is one that you just got to tell me.
Normally, I'd be like, just for parts, like $80, but what are you thinking? Because I know that's a little outlandish.
$50.
The Slims, 5 a piece.
Slimmer, and then 10 on this one.
But this one's illegal.
It's jailbroken.
Oh, you got to pay extra for this one.
That's fair. Yeah, that only
At
makes
least
sense.
25 cents.
$5.25 for that one.
And then the rest of them $5.
That's a deal.
And this one you said,
I can do 10 on this one.
yeah, you can.
All right.
Let's do 975.
Deal.
Yeah, 975.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. This guy coming through.
Please, I don't want
No,
any
that
change in this.
I like it. That all. No, I did it on purpose.
All right. He just said he had a prison TV remote, and I was like, that's actually really cool.
Prison TV?
This is a prison TV, literally used in prison, right?
Oh.
Because it's all the way see-through.
That way you can't hide
There's
contraband.
no
in it.
contraband that can be hidden. This is a real thing. What do you think this goes for, Lou?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. That was our old testing TV in here.
All right, so
we
without you
mostly
knowing,
did it
I'll offer you $5.
without me knowing. $80.
$80. So they actually, that's
I know.
about
There's
what
a
they go
market.
for.
I know. There's a market.
$75, the exact model with this exact remote.
So $20. $20, and it basically just needs an HDMI port.
Oh, it needs an HDMI port?
You probably could get Matt to clean it. It's just, again, we use it as a testing TV. So like,
Sure. Why not?
20?
20 bucks.
Sick.
That's good. That's for the meme. I like it. Okay, now we're gonna handle the PS4s. What do you think, Lou? Do you have a number in your head?
I don't know why, but I want to say 12.
I'll hit you with 10.
10.
So another
10
40
10 a
bucks.
pop, and one day I'm going to sell you guys stuff and I get a tour of the barn.
Absolutely.
Deal. I collect games.
Yeah, heck
I got stuff.
$10 for all 3 hard drives. We're just gonna take the hard drives. One's a 120 gigabyte, 60 gigabyte, and then the standard 20 gigabyte. Xbox Ones, Lou, can you do $5 a pop?
For sure. $5.
And then the S's down there, I don't know how many there are, but I would be comfortable at like $10 on S's.
There's an X in here too.
15 on that one?
15 on the X, 10 on the S's. Sure. And you're gonna buy these ones too for 5?
I'll buy them all. All right, so it's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 more bucks, 110 more bucks with the hard drives. It's just all happening. We're spending money. I like it. Bro. And another $3 for this hard drive that we just found on the other system back there. Okay, so here's everything we're getting from here over, including the 2 boxes on the ground, the manuals on the case over there, and the stuff in that bin back there. Don't know what the total is anymore, but this is definitely the type of trip we were hoping for, even though it's gonna be like really time consuming to ship and everything. Like, we just needed to spend more money and get more stuff to sell. But he is bringing out some empty boxes and cases now. First impression, 3DS cases are cool, but there's no great titles. Same with DS. There's some GameCube, which always helps. Lord of the Rings, Jak and Daxter, okay PS2 titles. Still nothing crazy. These are cool though. Toy Story 3, they're really clean. Resident Evil, Battlefield 1, Chariot, another Halo 3, and a Just Cause 4. Those are cool. I'm definitely into those.
I know you guys want this one.
Oh, Zumba.
Oh,
Let's go.
You guys definitely
That's
want
my. I collect these ones.
Yeah, that's for his collection. Now this is very real.
Yeah, super real. $10,000.
It is not real. Maybe that's not coming through on the camera, but
so-
you can tell in person the saturation.
You can tell by the
feel,
shiny.
the everything, the glossiness.
It's worth 10 cents.
You can have this one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh wait, Matt might like it.
No, literally.
That's true. He does have a fake
I'm
box
giving
collection.
you this. You can have that.
All right, the price is right. Let's go.
I hope I see him do a silly dance with that, like I just kind of did. I don't request it, but it would be
like,
funny.
"Thank you."
Like that would be funny.
All right, so then we have some PSP cases, decent ones.
Probably the
Switch.
coolest ones, the
Yeah,
DBZ.
the DBZ for sure. TMNT looks like Zelda, Link's Awakening. Another steelbook with Halo Wars, and then kind of some Snickle Fritz.
Because like, this is mostly the stuff you guys looked through before. Again,
Right.
a couple of cool added things.
Yeah, these steelbooks are definitely
The
where...
PSP stuff, if you got the loose ones, are good. I know I don't have the loose ones. I went through and looked yesterday after I got the text message you guys were coming in. So $35.
You're at 35. How about 25?
30.
All right, I'll take it.
We've been doing the bargains all
Yeah,
day.
I like it.
I like
I'm
it
good with
too.
that. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. We're gonna go ahead and check out, see what the final damage is of the total. We got some work to do to get all this sold within 1 week, so we gotta get back to the barn and start processing. We've got everything back to the barn. It ended up being $580 after taxes and the freebies factored in. Now I think what we're gonna do here is find out like which consoles we can move in bulk in the Discord. We have a marketplace in our Discord, and there's a lot of people doing the systems and fixing them in bulk, so maybe we can move them in a big load and just get them out. And then from there, we'll be selling off the cases, manuals, a lot of the controllers, and this stuff over on Whatnot. But in order to move it in 7 days, we'd love to make one bulk deal, maybe just make a quick double up, even 50%, and move on. If we can't do that, we'll have to sell it all on Whatnot, but
We have a lot of other stuff to sell.
we do. We have a ton going on all at the same time, so yeah, we wanna move it as quickly as we can.
So we officially set a new record for spending this week, $4,780. I'm super excited at how much we were able to get, and so I'm also hoping it can turn into a lot of profits for next week because we really need them. Now, we're not vaulting anything in this episode, but I feel like there is a big collection it's in here somewhere. It's just gotta be. Subscribe to help us find it or something. I don't know.